Oh no.
It's damaged, so you're not going to get full legs, but it's not busted.
Uh-oh.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Okay.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Oh man, there's a cool bike here.
There's a cool bike there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Hey, you probably got that cool message from Chipotle like an hour ago, didn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Set up for time zones, I bet, because I just got one also from Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
What a good friend Chipotle is.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not saying that we should be sponsored, but we could.
That's true.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us?
I'm doing both,
Let's see it.
actually. I'm very
Talk
talented.
about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
I'm glad you're not saying anything, because I don't want to hear you talk.
So close.
For that successful delivery, I do have to
Okay,
say,
it's time. Do you mind connecting
rip it and
us to
rip
the
it.
network?
Oh, thanks.
A new strand.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Some important signs.
Oh, I see.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator. Good work.
Your work is greatly appreciated, Sam.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
Yep, that checks
These
out.
pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress.
Nice.
Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily
Is a
reduce its
gameplay
stress
mechanic that will. Oh,
that being where it technically
Excuse me.
belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically
Surely that
removed
won't
from
happen.
its steel
Of
mother's
course
womb.
not.
A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Guillermo del Toro's done enough expositing in your direction. Now it's time to sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, watching this game is a lot more fun when I'm not continuously disconnecting.
That's probably true.
Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No
A
one's
great
having
shot of
children
Monster
anymore.
Energy with "It's bad."
But humans aren't made for living alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good
They're supposed to come
juxtaposition.
together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
Not with that attitude,
As
it's
long as
not.
they're still around, there's
Yep.
no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
Not with that oh.
I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
If someone told me to take a shower because it'd be good for their research, I would be hesitant.
Sam, this is Hartman.
Yeah, that's fair.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your
So,
bodily fluids
again,
might have on the BT.
We were told the shower was private.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, dry relic, dispensing.
There, take the sample with you.
And
Should
if
the
you get
opportunity
thirsty,
arise, try
oh.
using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself,
Well, good.
but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Or it might not.